Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Fred Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Barbara Rhoades, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded big money match game 78. And now, here's the star of match game 78, Schreiber.
Johnny-O, all ready to have a go at it, are you? You what?
It was a very important card, and I was making a joke, and he was holding up his school.
San Fernando High? You went to San Fernando High?
No, he starts
No, I'm
next
going to
week.
go, though, and visit them.
Oh, you
They
are?
all came. They're here today.
All right, what are you going to do over there?
Going to have a little talk with them. They're
Yes?
great. They got a neat teacher.
Yes?
Some very nice students.
It's in the valley, you know.
Ah, to hell with it, then. I'll be there.
Pat Geyer and Joe Kennedy. Now, Pat has won several games. She has $3,450 to her credit and a nifty Christmas blazer.
Thank you.
Isn't that pretty? You've got it all together very well. Got brass buttons and everything. Now, she's being challenged here by Joe Kennedy, who had his first round question, did quite well. Matched 3 of our celebrities, and he's going to carry on and see what he can do with his second round question in a moment or so. Good luck to both of you. Right now, we've got this for you.
Good, he's out of work.
This is the second and final round, Joe Kennedy, A or B?
I'll try B again.
B. All right. Say, did you hear that the Pillsbury Doughboy just became a donut?
No.
Yeah. Now he has a hole where his blank used to be. You don't? No. You matched Joe in the first round. You don't play and you don't play. You don't play.
That's because
Pay
we matched
attention.
you in the
I'm
first
glad.
round. Charles is light. Does Charles play?
All right.
Oh.
Charles plays. He does. Joe Kennedy, did you hear that the Pillsbury Doughboy just became a donut? Now he has a hole where his blank used to be.
Naval?
Navel. That seems like a logical response, but the navel is kind of a cavity,
It would
isn't
have
it?
been a small hole. Bigger hole is a tummy.
Tummy. That gets a buzz. All right, Richard, show us your navel.
Okay.
All right, he's got one. One for Joe Kennedy. Show us
I
yours,
think
honey.
this might be a match.
Let me see.
Belly button.
Belly button. Got it. Okay. Joe's up to 5. Now, Pat Geyer, that means you must match 5 to tie, 6 to win. Let's see what happens with this. Helen said, ever since I put my hair up in pigtails, I've had the overwhelming desire to blank.
What?
Ever since I put my hair up in pigtails, I've had the overwhelming desire to blank.
Okay.
Avery's ready. Barbara's ready. Everybody ready? Here we go. Pat Geyer. Helen said, ever since I put up my hair in pigtails, I've had the overwhelming desire to blank.
Oink.
Oink. Seems like the correct response to me. Oink,
You know what I would
oink.
give for a little logic in my life?
Little logic is all you need.
Overwhelming
Avery.
desire to breed.
To breed. I don't know what that means, but you're
love
wearing
a
another
brood.
silk shirt.
Yes,
You
that
could-
comes and goes.
I see. Can you go oink oink? Oh, yes, of course. That really sounds like one. Now, Pat, you must match us 5 remaining celebrities to stay in the game and achieve an eye. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink there, an oink everywhere, an oink oink.
I'm sorry. I said give birth to a litter of piglets.
Okay, so that means Joe Kennedy wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Oink, oink. that little blue spot back of me there. Say goodbye to Pat Geyer, who'll be leaving here with a bundle of gold, $3,000.
Thank you. It was really fun.
Listen, great to see you again.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Pat Geyer.
Thank you.
$3,450 for that lady. Here you are. Now, Joe, you have $100, a modest beginning. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a chance to increase your winnings.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, here we go. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. It's blank to me. It's blank to me. If you match the answer they gave most often, you get $500. Now, for matching the second most popular answer, we give you $250. And then you collect $100 for matching the third answer. And our stars will help you, Joe.
Richard.
Well, it's news to me.
It's news to you, yes. Okay.
Betty.
Betty White.
It's Greek to me.
It's Greek to me.
Charles.
What did she say?
She said it's Greek to
Greek
me.
to me.
Got it's news to me and it's Greek to me.
Okay, it's old hat to me.
It's old hat to me. So those
Thank
are the
you.
three, Joe.
That's third.
And now
Thank you very much.
you have to choose one of those or think up one of your own.
It's Greek to me.
It's Greek to you. All right, that was Betty's answer. It's a Greek to me, he says. What do you say about that? We're going to find out right now where it is, if it's up there at all. May we see the $100 response? You got it right off the bat. Congratulations. I thought it might have been a little bit higher than that. What do you think's under the second one now, Joe?
It's news to me.
All right, slide it. It's up to me. Now it's news to me. Yeah. News to me sounds like a good response. May we see it, please? It is. There it is. Okay. Now, Joe, you're going to play for 10 times the amount you just won. How much is that?
$1,000.
Attaboy. Yes. He knows how to add and subtract, doesn't he? Yes. Jeff, for those of you who were not with us when he told his life story, he deals poker in Las Vegas, and that's why he can add and subtract so well. Now, to collect that $1,000, Joe, you must match one celebrity. This has to be an exact match. You have to choose one now.
Richard.
Richard it is. Good luck to you, sir. And here it is, worth $1,000. Elevator blank. Elevator blank. Elevator blank. All right, Joe, give us the answer that he has, and you get $1,000. Elevator blank.
Shoes.
Elevator shoes. Elevator shoes, he says, will match you for $1,000.
Pull your pocket. It's twist. Turn the flap on your
The
pocket.
flap on your pocket is
You're representing
askew.
the city of Las Vegas, and I want you to be
It was caught on the aces.
really great shoes.
Shoes! Attaboy, Joe, you got it. You got a grand total of $1,200. Congratulations to you.
I was born in San Fernando right after the Last Supper.
All right, Joe's very happy. We'll get back to him after we do this for you. We are ready to carry on. If you are ready, we will carry on with Anita Kleinert. Applause, applause, applause. Hello, Anita. Now, before we start this competition, may we hear a little bit about you?
Well, I'm married. I have 3 children. I'm a retired manicurist, and we live in Canoga Park. And my husband's a children's hairstylist.
Oh, that's an interesting vocation. A children's hairstylist.
Hairstylist.
Both sexes?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Who did yours?
My husband.
Oh, he's very good.
Thank you.
You're a very chic-looking lady.
Thank you
Anita,
very much.
Good luck to you. You may have A or B.
A.
A. Odds in A are 3 to 1. They're going down. Norm said, I have the world's toughest job. I'll tell you how tough it is. You got to rehearse, get your act together a little more. I got the world's toughest job. I'm the makeup man for blank.
It's painful. Oh.
Got the world's toughest job. I'm the makeup man for blank. I won't look. You don't want me to look? I won't look. You surprise me?
I don't know who to hurt.
I'll hang around over here.
Oh.
Are you thinking about it? Okay. All the lights are on except Barbara. Barbara, we gotta light your light.
I hate this question.
She doesn't like this question. Norm said I have the world's toughest job. I'm the makeup man for blank.
Brett.
Brett.
You'll be sorry.
You'll be sorry.
Well, she won't be alone, Brett.
She's probably going to pull her children's hair out.
He said Brett, too.
I chose another person.
You did?
And I don't like the question.
Yeah.
I chose Betty White. We're going to have another meeting, I can see.
Right.
Aren't we? We're going to have another meeting, fellas.
What do you got there?
What do you think's on the card? No, I didn't write Brett. So that's how smart you are, see?
You know, I'm surprised so far. We've polled half of our stars. We haven't had one Howard Cosell yet.
Oh, he's going to sue us yet.
Yeah.
He is.
I hope so.
That's
you
Paul
think?
Lynde you just did.
Yeah, it is. Thank you
Yes.
very much. You're very perceptive there.
Oh.
What?
I was stuck. I
Now,
didn't
wait a
want to
minute.
say Brett because I thought she'd hurt me.
Take a close look at my face. Do you see any putty there? Do you see any transparent tape holding my jaws together and my
No,
chin
but
up and all that?
You talk so much, I thought it would be difficult for him to get it all on straight.
Yes. Very funny. Okay.
I told you I didn't like your
Yes,
last question.
That's one for her. Richard?
I'll say it again in case Brett didn't hear.
Yeah.
Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell.
Okay.
I said Howard Cosell.
It's a class action suit now that you've joined us. What do you say, Betty?
Well, I am absolutely appalled. I mean, I think, in spite of the fact that she said Betty White, I turn the other cheek to the makeup man or to whomsoever. I think it's terrible to say Brett. I think if you're going to say Brett, you should say her full name, Brett Summers.
Yes. Okay.
You silly tricks.
Now, Joe, we're ready for you. Harry said, I think my blind date last night has been spending too much time on the street. I asked her what sign she was born under, and she said, blank.
What sign? Well, I asked her what sign she was
My blind
born
date
on.
was spending too much time on the street. I asked her what sign she was born under, and she said, blank.
Got it.
Got it. Oh, very interesting. Hello, Joe Kennedy. Harry said, I think my blind date last night has been spending too much time on the street. I asked her what sign she was born under, and she said, blank. She's spending too much time on the street.
Yeah, I know. Will call?
What? Will call?
Yeah.
You said will call.
Yes, I know.
What does that mean? Is that the name of a street, or is it...
I don't know what it means.
Oh,
Right now, I wished
Yeah.
I was in that motel in Encino.
I see. Well, Joe, I'll go over there and ask them if they know what it means. Will call, he said. That's something in a department store, isn't it? When you buy a gift or leave it, or you go to the will call department?
Not on my turf.
Not your
No.
turf, no.
She was born under the don't walk sign.
You know, the walking too much time on the street. I laid it out for you. See, walk, don't walk. All right, I'll meet you at the corner. Walk and don't walk.
Or if you want to go back, parking.
Parking. Another one. Charles?
I agree with my friend Abe. Don't walk.
Don't walk. Okay, so we have two of those and one parking sign so far, Barbara. I asked her what sign she was born under, and she said...
For sale.
For sale. That's a sign. Okay, I'll buy.
Do you know, doesn't Joe look just like Dr. Tyler on All My Children?
Does Joe look like Dr. Tyler
Yes,
on
he
All My
does.
Children to you?
Now you know what I do with my life.
Oh, I'm glad to know.
I hope the doctor is a little smarter in the operating room than Jose is at giving answers.
Yes.
Under the yield sign.
Yield, yes. Splendid answer. Yield. Yield, Betty.
I will, but can we just finish I think it's terrible for Joe to get a raw deal like this. I said Hollywood and Vine.
Naturally. Splendid response. So there we are at the end of round one. She's ahead of you by 4-0. But you'll have a chance to catch up later. Right now, this.
Today's consolation prizes are first, Blue Luster Shampooer and new Blue Luster Plus Carpet Shampoo with grease cutters and brighteners to remove ground-in dirt and grime. A law machine by Moulinex, the incredible food preparation system from France. It's like having a professional chef right at your side. And a honey server and a supply of Sous Vide Spun Cream Honey, the soft spreadable honey and the reusable plastic table server. Sous Vide Spun Cream Honey, the delicious pure honey spread. And a crystal set and a supply of Welch's Sparkling Grape Soda, refreshing and lively, bubbly and bouncy because you've never really tasted grape soda before till you've tried Welch's. Let's join the party again with Gene Reagan.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Now we go on to round two. This is the final round, Anita. And again, you have a choice of A or B.
I think I'll take A again if I took it before. I think I did.
You took A before. That's right, you did.
Yeah.
And you want it again. Only two people play, Brett and Barbara. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle has the world's most unusual trapeze act. He swings from the trapeze in a blank. Isn't that unusual? Yes. Has the world's most unusual trapeze act. He's 102 years old, remember? In a blank. Flies through the air with the greatest of ease. Daring old man on the flying trapeze. Yes. Come on, Brett. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Okay, 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle has the world's most unusual trapeze act, Joe. He swings... No, this is Anita.
Yeah.
He swings from the trapeze in a blank.
I said wheelchair.
You said wheelchair. Wheelchair. Seems like a good answer to me. Yeah, that's one of the good
choices,
ones.
But I said wheelchair.
Wheelchair it is. 5 for Anita. Show her your wheelchair, if you have one.
I'd like to make up for my answer about you.
Yes.
I'd like to say wheelchair.
Okay. Thank you. Well, Anita's got 6, Joe. That means you have to match all 6 to stay in the game and achieve a tie. It's the best you can do. Susan said, I've got to get my husband, the cowboy, out of the house. This morning, he hog-tied the blank. Got to get him out of the house.
I didn't hear you.
Susan said, I've got to get my husband, the cowboy, out of the house. This morning, he hog-tied the blank. As soon as all these lights go on here, we'll get back to you, Joe. Do you understand it? All right, you think about it. Here we go. Susan said, I've got to get my husband, the cowboy, out of the house. This morning, he hog-tied the blank.
Dog.
Dog. Okay, need 6 dogs. Dogs are what we need for Joe Kennedy.
It's a big bang. Children.
Children, so that means Anita Kleiner wins the game. What the rest of you have? Kids, made. Kids and all right, you stand on that little blue spot there. We've got marked out players up to you in a moment. Say goodbye to Joe Kennedy here, who's leaving with a total of $1,200.
Nice.
Don't spend it foolishly. I won't. Stay away from the crap table. So long. Hello there. We got $100, but we can't do anything with you right at this moment. How much time we got here? Got a minute. Well, let's see. We don't have time to do the whole thing, but we'll do a little commercial, come back and talk to you a little bit, okay? All right. Anything you'd like to say before we go?
Nope.
Are you happy?
I'm excited.
You've got $100. You could win over $5,000 now. That's very good. All right, come right back after this. Well, it's time to say goodbye. But before we say goodbye, we should say the goodbye girl, shouldn't we? Yeah.
That would be delightful.
Has that opened yet?
Yes, it has.
Yes, it has.
Opened at Christmas.
And Barbara Rhoades is in it.
Oh, also with Richard Dreyfuss and Marcia Mason. They're in it, too.
Oh, they
It's
are.
a terrific movie, and she's
yes.
wonderful.
Thank you.
I haven't seen that. I did see you in The Choir Boys.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Are you still talking to me? How nice.
Yes. No, I thought you were splendid
Thank
in
you.
that, especially in the swimming pool.
Thank you.
You like that part, did
Yes.
you?
Oh, I loved it. And I thought it was a marvelous book, and
Did you have on
everybody
Mother Hubbard?
panned the picture.
Did I play Mother Hubbard?
No,
Did you
she
have
didn't.
on a Mother Hubbard? That's
No.
like a thing you all...
No,
all-
Mother
you have
Hubbard
on?
is not her style.
I was playing a policewoman.
Yes, she had on a
The cupboard was
bikini.
bare.
Yes, right. Join us next time for Match Game 78. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye, girls.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Fritz and Bill Todman production.